Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to Trading Wave Cryptocurrency Weekly Outlook. Right, so my name is Sandile Ngcobo. There is those who are not familiar with the voice, so I'm going to be your host for this week's Outlook. Right, so without wasting any time, if you do wish to contact us, you can just visit our website then. So if you go on our YouTube page, which is Trading Waves, you will on each and every video then, or especially the details, right? So our contact details, this is our email address there. If you wish to contact us regarding any of our services, while we're still there, we are running a 30% special. If you are interested in our full course, then you can inquire about our 30% special there. That is also on the lifetime plan and also on the advanced one-on-one. So if you want to make our inquiries, you can email us there on info@trading-waves.com. Alternatively, you can just visit our website and then you can just inquire this. You can, for a quick response, you can just check with us there. So that's where you can get quickest response. Right. Below that is our WhatsApp number. You can contact us via WhatsApp and also via Telegram. And we've also got our Trading View channel that where we post some ideas there. You can also look out for that, and also follow us on Twitter as well as on Facebook. And also look at the timestamps. We know that not everybody's interested in watching the whole video. Some people are just interested in looking at some pairs. So you can just go through those timestamps, which are uploaded a few hours after the videos have been uploaded. Right, so now let's look at the cryptocurrencies. So for the past few weeks, we have been calling that the cryptocurrencies should still trade to the downside. Now let's have a look if that has changed. Are we having structure changes on a Bitcoin? So let's start with the Bitcoin here. So if you remember very well, the forecast is from before this one here to give us this here to be an expanding flat corrective structure, and this to come and take these lows here before we see a move to the upside. That has been our primary view. But if you look at Bitcoin recently, or I will show you some of the other altcoins that we've never shown before here, they are looking bullish. So that will mean we might need to assess Bitcoin and also Ethereum, whether we are going to see some more bullish move to the upside. But as it stands for now, we are looking at this one here. Looking at this structure here, we've been looking at this here to have been a three-wave move to the upside here, and this to have been a three-wave move to the downside. And now for the primary view, this here to be a three-wave move here. We are looking at this structure here. It looks ugly, but the expectation will be for this one to drop now. But it's a matter of whether this is just going to drop from here, or we're still going to see this one more leg here before the actual drop to the downside. So the primary view that will be on a Bitcoin is for this one to drop, but I'll still be expecting this one here to at least give us one more leg to the upside, at least to around 48,000. Then from there, we're going to be expecting that this might start to drop. So we've got a special indicator that will tell us if this is going to drop, or from here, this is going to be a bullish move to the upside. Now, the bullish move that I'm referring to is this one here. We need to be careful of this here. This could be our wave one to the upside here. We could be having this is a wave one, wave two, and we could be having this one here as our wave one in a lower degree. This would be our wave two here. So we could be even having this one to be a 5-wave move to the upside here. This being a 3-4, and this to be a wave 5 before we can even get this wave 3 in this red degree here. So we need to be careful with that on a Bitcoin, but I still favor that this should give us this one more leg here before we see the actual move to the upside on Bitcoin. It will be the same as well with Ethereum. Ethereum is a bit, might be a bit clear here. The structures are the same, but I'm looking at this one here to have completed this here, this being an ABC structure here. This to have been a 3-wave move to the upside here, this being W. Wave X, the ABC I'm referring to is for this last leg here. Then looking at this here to be our W here, wave X, and this to be our wave Y, and I'm going to be expecting to see that bearish move to the downside. But obviously, you do not just go and sell this here. You still need to see to have a confirmation here. You still need to at least see a bearish impulsively move and then a correction here. Then from there, you can look for that bearish move to the downside, because this can easily be just be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside. So if you look at this here from these lows, we put this as a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and this to be a wave 5. So it's a matter of whether this is a standalone impulsively move or this is part of this here being a three waves move corrective structure. This could be our wave A here, wave B here, and this to be a 5-wave move to the upside to complete this wave C here. And then from there, we start to see this one to be trading to the downside. But you need to be careful with Ethereum there. It can easily be wave 5 here that will go all the way up and then make this structure here to the upside. Right, so let's take a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin will be the same as well here. We are looking at this one to complete this year being a 3-wave move corrective structure here. So we are looking at this year to be a structure here. This just to show you here. I'm looking at this one here to have been an impulsively move to the downside, this being a wave 5-wave move. So we could be having this one here to be a 3-wave corrective strategy. Can still give us this one more leg and take this high here before we see this one to be giving us this bearish move to the downside. So expect this one that it is still going to trade to the upside before we drop, at least to come back to these highs here around 144.50 before we see a bearish move to the downside. But even again, that bearish move, it does not mean that when it gets here, you immediately sell it. You still need to see a confirmation before you can even consider selling Litecoin to the downside. And of the one that listed, Ripple is the last one here. So we've been looking at Ripple for quite some time now for this to be a bullish move to the upside. If you remember very well the focus that we've had back then, you can look around this area here. We expected this was going to drop and then we see a move to the upside here. So ever since we saw this move to the upside, we've not broken these lows here. We are still looking at Ripple to make that move to the upside here. So just to zoom into this here, we could be having this one as our wave 2 here. So we could be having this one as a diagonal here, this being a leading diagonal, and then this being our wave 1, our wave 2. So we could be having this one to continue with that move to the upside on Ripple. And let's have a look at the next one here. That will be Doge. Doge here, looking at this here on a daily time frame, this has already broken out of this this trend line here. But before I show the trend line, let's have a look at this one. Structurally, we've got this one to be a move to a downside, 3-way move up here. So we could be having this one to have broken out of this here. This being a structure here, and then this being a 3-wave move that we see here. So we could be having Dogecoin to be making that move to the upside. And once the other cryptocurrencies or other altcoins show a move to the upside, as I said, we need to really assess or need to be careful with Bitcoin and Ethereum. They might be already giving us that bullish move to the upside. If you look at, if you zoom into this Dogecoin here, you can see that we've got a nice 3-way corrective structure here. So against this swing low, we could be expecting that Dogecoin might be ready to give us that bullish move to the upside here. Same thing applies with an ADA here. We could be having this one here to have been an 11 swing sequence to the downside here, this being a 3-wave move to the downside, 3-wave up here, 3-wave move down here, 3-wave move up, and this should have been W here, wave X, Y here, wave X, this should have been a wave Z here. All the, if you look at the internals of this here, they are all in 3. So this could be a start of a move to the upside on a DA US dollar or to the rest of the other altcoins. All right, so let's have a look at Solana here. So it would be expected as well to be like the other rest of the other cryptocurrencies. Let's start with Shiba. Shiba, you can see that the expectation, this was been a 3-wave move to the upside here, this being a 3-wave move to the upside. So this is a very significant pullback. So we could have had this one to have already done this correction. It might be time for this rally to the upside here as well on Solana. Not Solana, rather Shiba. Now, I want to show you some other cryptocurrencies here that I've been looking at. Like, for example, if you look at, bring back my labels here. So I've been looking at this here to continue with the bullish move to the upside. So with these, that could be meaning that Bitcoin and Ethereum are ready to make a move to the upside here. So this has been USDT. We'll be looking at this one to have ended this move to the upside, to a downside there, and expecting to see this one to give us a continuation move to the upside. Let me show you from the daily time frame here. The expectation will be for this one to give us that big move to the upside here. So the rest of the other altcoins, they might be ready to give us this bullish move to the upside. That's the structure that I'm looking at on a daily time frame. I'm going to take you back to the 1 hour time frame here. What's the expectation on comp USDT? You know, we've had a look at this here, but somebody could be familiar with this here. So we are going to be looking at this one to continue with the bullish move to the upside here. Now let's have a look at some of the other cryptocurrencies that will be Spell here. So Spell, this was the forecast for this one to make a move to the upside here, and that is exactly what it has made here. So we are looking at this one to continue with the bullish move to the upside here. This being our wave 1, wave 2 here. Now we're going to be expecting to see this one Spell USDT to be continuing with that bullish move to the upside here. So the altcoins are looking very bullish. So we might as well have Bitcoin as well as Ethereum to be giving us that bullish move to the upside there. And lastly, from these altcoins, I'm going to look at MKR USDT. Let's have a look at this here, MKR USDT from the daily time frame. If you look at this here structurally, this is looking very bullish here, and they've already like broken out of this here. So Bitcoin and Ethereum might be also follow the suit and give us this bullish move here. A move to the upside here. These 3 wave moves and ABCs and ending diagonal broken out of this here. So we could be having this one to be pumping to the upside there. Right, guys, so that's all for the cryptocurrencies. Trade safe and responsible. If you like what we do, you can give us a thumbs up on our YouTube page. Cheers, everybody, and bye-bye.